Yo, your boy's gone and done it again. I've given away brand new PS5s. I've given away all the latest trainers. But look what I've got to give away this week. A brand new iPhone 12. This could be yours. All you got to do is go along to AFTV.mobi, go to AFTV Picks and enter our free competition. Yes, it's free. Go and do that. Go head to head against me and the iPhone 12 could be yours. Get involved right now. Go to AFTV.mobi. The link is in the description and great way to start the new year. Hi and welcome to AFTV. It's a great way to start the new year. Don't forget you can win the iPhone 12 in AFTV Picks. The link is in the description. Free to enter. Doesn't cost you a penny. You can enter and you get yourself a chance to win that iPhone 12 and a share of £1,000. Now, we got a big game this weekend and I'm really looking forward to it. And joining me, I've got Connor from Brom FanTV. Connor, we haven't spoken for a while, mate, from the last time you was in the Premier League. You guys went down, of course, but back up in the Premier League and a big game. First game of 2021 for both of us. And massive.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think pressure's obviously more on you guys because you're 13th in the table at the minute, aren't you? And that, from an Arsenal standpoint, that just is not good enough. Arsenal should be up there with the big boys, and obviously you're massively underachieving. We're underachieving anyway. We sort of expected to be like this due to the fact that, you know, the board never really backed Slaven Bilic. We never really inherited any new players. We had all the players from pretty much last year. Yeah, and I'd say the pressure's more on you guys for this match to get a win.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the pressure's on both of us because, you know, new manager, you did have a bit of a bounce with that, you know, win. Sorry, well, not win. It must have seemed like a win for you guys to go away to Anfield and get a point against Liverpool. And I thought to myself, oh, Big Sam's back. He's going to stabilise things. But then a really horrific performance against Leeds where they kind of took you guys apart at home and you got beat 5-0.
I know. We got absolutely hammered. They outrun us. They outplayed us. They out-tacticked us. Obviously, Marco Bielsa's probably one of the most underrated managers in the league. He's unbelievable the way he sets up this Leeds team. You've got to remember they hadn't been in the league for about 16 years and they've come up. They've spent money on some decent players and, you know, Bielsa is just a brilliant manager, but that doesn't excuse a 5-0 loss. We were just so lackluster and we were pathetic, to be honest with you, Robbie. I mean, I know it's hard being an Arsenal fan at the minute, but imagine what it's like to be a West Brom fan. Every single match you go into, you just think that you're going to get beat. You know, against the bigger sides, like you say, we got a draw against Liverpool. It absolutely baffles me how you can get a draw at Anfield against the best team in the league and then go and lose 5-0 to a Leeds side. It's really, really frustrating. Really, really is frustrating.
I get the feeling that this weekend, though, Big Sam's going to have the team really organised. He's already been calling out Arsenal, even as he just got there, saying that, you know, we're in a relegation fight. He always seems to be up for it anytime he plays Arsenal. What can we expect from West Brom under Big Sam?
I really don't know because we're just Jekyll and Hyde at this point. 1 minute we go, like I said, 1 minute we're playing really well, getting, you know, at the start of the season, you have to think we went toe-to-toe with the likes of Chelsea. We went toe-to-toe with Tottenham, who only narrowly beat us. Manchester United, where I thought it was really hard done by. I think we should definitely have had a penalty in that game. I think we were robbed by VAR. We always seem to do well against the big sides, and obviously Arsenal, despite where they are in the league, they're still a massive club, and we always seem to do better against the bigger sides. What can you expect from Sam Allardyce? I think you already know that, Robbie. I don't think 10 men behind the ball and just hope for the best. That's what we pretty much did it at Anfield, and we managed to get a point. Although second half we were pressing a lot more.
You played better in the second half, definitely.
Yeah, we had chances.
Yeah, I thought the first half I was like, no, there's no way you're gonna get anything out of this game being that negative. But in the to be fair to West Brom in the second half, I thought they deserved their point. They played really well. That's why I was really shocked by the performance the other day against Leeds. How the fans at West Brom, right? Obviously, there's been no fans this year, but how are you? You know, what are you gauging amongst the fans about, first of all, the sacking of Bilic? Because it seems strange to me that Bilic goes away to Man City. I mean, people are lauding up Big Sam for the draw at Liverpool, but just as impressive was to go and get a draw at Man City. And then he gets sacked the next game. And so how are the fans? Were they upset that Bilic got sacked, or did they think, yeah, he deserved to go? And are they happy that Big Sam, who, you know, he used to be a West Brom player, didn't he, back in the day? So are they glad that he's back?
No, absolutely not.
No?
No, they're not glad he's back. And the main reason they're not glad he's back is because he's actually a Wolves fan. I mean, you work that one. The Wolves fan, and he's managing West Brom. That rivalry on its own is absolutely massive. And you've got a manager who, he says in his interviews that he supported West Brom and Wolves, but I don't believe that. He's definitely
you can't support both.
I know he's definitely a dingle, 100%. And yeah, a lot of people, including myself, are really upset with the sacking of Slaven Bilic. He was an unbelievable manager. I actually met him a few times, and you know the time he has for people as well, not just the way he is in football, the way he is out of football. He's an unbelievable character. He is a manager who will be missed. You know, he got given a target of getting us promoted in 2 seasons, and he did it in 1. He inherited a really good squad in the Championship, the likes of Diangana, Pereira. You know, those 2 were absolutely vital to our promotion last season. And don't get me wrong, we did want us to sign them, but we haven't really made any signings what are new. You know, a lot of teams who go up, they'll sign a proven goal scorer. We haven't got that. We signed Carlan Grant. Okay, he's good in the Championship, but he can't cut it in the Premier League the way we're playing at the minute.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously, you would have seen, that we ain't been playing very well this season. It's been pretty horrific from Arsenal, but we have picked it up a bit in the last 2 games. Decent win against Brighton, a place where we haven't had no wins against Brighton since they've been promoted. And also that 3-1 win over Chelsea. Arsenal have started to pick it up a bit. How do you think you guys will come and take Arsenal on in this game?
I think Arsenal have got some really good players, and I think the main players what have impressed me so far this season has to be Saka, has to be Martinelli, and has to be Emile Smith-Rowe, because ever since they've been put into the side, I think they've been really, really good. I think they've deserved the chance, especially Martinelli. You know, 3 young players there who are absolutely brilliant, and you know they're going to be pivotal to the performance on Saturday. I think the way we need to approach it is obviously don't defend too much, because in the first half against Liverpool, like I said, all we was doing was picking the ball back up and hoofing it back to them. That wasn't the way of playing. When we do get the ball, we really need to get at Arsenal, because I do believe that the defence is probably one of the weakest parts of the side. Same as us, really. So it could be hopefully a game where there's lots of goals, but hopefully a game what we can go on and win. You know, we need to start winning games, because apart from Sheffield United, I can't really see anyone worse than us in the division at the minute. Hopefully, Big Sam, we all know what he's about. He comes in, he normally gets a job about Christmas time all the time, and he manages to keep a lot of teams up. You know, he's kept Palace up, he kept Sunderland up, he's kept a lot of clubs, but it just depends on the players, really, in my opinion. And at the minute, they're playing awfully.
Well, from my point of view, I hope they keep that up and then, you know, play better after that. But in this game, obviously, I would like to see a win. Want to get a prediction?
Oh, I'm not very optimistic. I remember when, was it 2017, you last came to our ground and we managed a 3-1 win.
I remember that, man.
And it was a brilliant result, a brilliant day.
If I remember seeing you outside waiting for me.
Mind up a little bit. No,
right.
I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal. I can't really see us win. I'm going to say Lacazette to get on the score sheet, because I've seen a lot of you saying that they want him to start over Aubameyang. But yeah, I think Lacazette will score, and I also think Martinelli might get on the score sheet as well. It's a perfect game for your young players, to be honest.
Okay, well, let's see what happens on Saturday. But listen, thanks again, Connor. Remind everybody of your channel again.
West Brom FanTV. If you want to, if West Brom or you like any sort of football, just subscribe.
All right, check it out. It's a good channel. Thanks a lot, Connor. And I'll also be doing an interview over on Connor's channel as well. So make sure you check that out. But looking forward to the game. Arsenal visiting the Hawthorns. We won't be visiting as fans, but visiting the Hawthorns to take on West Brom on Saturday. It's a big game for both teams. First game of 2021.